All right, Nebraska folks, I'm gonna attempt to make this coffee again with this Aeropress, and we're doing it via the GoPro so you can see what the hell I'm doing. These are nice beans from 2 years ago from my buddy Adam. I did not freeze them. I'm not a coffee guy, unfortunately, so I did not think to do that according to my mom, which preserves the beans. So freeze your coffee beans. It's probably something most people know. I do not know these. Anyway, so this is the Aeropress. It supposedly makes a really great cup of coffee. It's apparently very good for camping and whatnot, and also just for on the go. So we're gonna try this. We're waiting for the water to heat up. We're not using a proper kettle, but this was a hot pot from my grandmother. The water heats up. Anyway, we pre-ground. This is actually from 2 days ago. Probably shouldn't be using this, but hey, we're testing new things out today. That's just how it rolls. So we have our grounds here. We're actually gonna put just a little over a tablespoon in here. We are gonna pre-wet this filter that we're gonna add to this piece. It's pretty easy to add. Let's just put this here. If the water heats up, life will happen. Let's try this again. Anyway, this is very on the fly, you can tell. Some people tend to put that filter in with the puck and put it in the cup and then heat it up. Some people actually add it with the device. We're gonna do it with the device. There's a couple different ways of doing this, but yeah. I'm not doing the inverted flip today. We are just trying to make a basic cup of coffee, and not just an espresso strength where it only goes up to maybe an inch in the glass, but we're actually just gonna make a full cup. It just seems easier. I'm gonna try a couple different ways, but we'll see how this goes ultimately. I'm not really into coffee at all, so very curious to see if I enjoy this. Well, it'll add the pep in my step. How about that? Water, bring us life. Anyway, so we're definitely gonna need to preheat that. Turns out, Aeropress comes very compact. It fits all together pretty well. I think they planned that part out pretty cool. There's plenty of on-layering reviews about that, and my camera angle's so off, so we're gonna edit that out later. But it's a handy dandy filter, which is pretty cool. Or, yeah, we'll get there. The water is supposedly supposed to be at 175 degrees, which is optimal temperature. I do have the temperature gauge, but considering most people would probably be doing this on the fly, we're just going to try it as is. Okay, that water is boiling. I'm taking that as a sign it's done, because science. Anyway, we're going to preheat this filter and the glass. Let that go for, I don't know, I think they said 10 seconds, so we're just going to go with that. Let that water really drip on through there. Yeah, let's just assume we were just doing this. So this is not the official measuring spoon, but supposedly a little bit over a tablespoon is 17 grams according to one YouTube video I watched, so we're just going to try that. We will be stirring this up with water in a bit. And supposedly you're supposed to mix a good chunk of this within 10 seconds after the water and the grinds make contact. Let's actually empty out the glass of this excess water though. Okay, and we're gonna fill it up to the 4. Some people fill it up to 1 or 1.5 on the side of the device. If I was doing this at another angle, I could show that, maybe another time. Some people like to rotate the device when doing this. We're using significantly more water than I did last time because full cup, not espresso strength. Things we learn. and that's up to the 4. So you let that slurry go. You're supposed to mix it with this handy-dandy thing, which is designed not to hit the filter or break that up at all. Okay, so you take the plunger, supposedly put this in at an angle to create suction. Create a vacuum seal, you let that go for 1:15, they said. Let's just assume we started there. Okay, waiting game. Supposedly it's just brewing in there. We're actually going to stir the slurry again after pulling the plunger out, and then reinsert the plunger. Seems like a lot of water came out, so I don't quite know if that worked out well. We'll find out. These are the experiments. I think it's just going to be a few LBC folk who are going to see these videos anytime soon. Or maybe I'll make a big one. Who knows? We're about at 1:15. Okay, let's pull this guy out. Stir the slurry again. Now I believe they said 20 to 30 seconds for this, for pressing. So we'll see how this goes. The hiss is supposedly done. Cool thing about this thing is supposedly it's basically clean because you can pop the puck out anytime soon. So let's try that. Okay, so that thing's pretty much clean, but yeah, we got some grounds on the plate. So that's pretty cool. I'll deal with that later. Anyway, the coffee. Looks like coffee. Temperature checks, you know, with the fingers. I don't know. We'll see how it tastes. So the glass is hot. I went for the fancy presentation, not a coffee mug, so that's why I'm wearing the elf glove. Yeah, let's just try this. I mean, it tastes like coffee. It seems like very quick and, I don't know, very portable way of making coffee without a whole big coffee machine. This is only making 1 cup. You can make multiple cups. I've seen methods on YouTube, but yeah, try new things and let's keep trying them, I suppose.